Hi everybody, welcome. This is the third part in the How to Play series for Armageddon War by Jakob S. Jakob S is a huge fan of Armageddon War and volunteered to make this How to Play series and a playthrough series for us a while ago. We really appreciate all the work he's put into this. We hope that this series helps you get your game Armageddon War and the upcoming title Rising Dragon onto your table faster to play. This video is going to be for close combat. It's a short video, but it is really helpful, informative, and has visual examples of how to do close combat in Armageddon War. So either later today on October 21st or even tomorrow, definitely October 22nd, we're going to be launching the pre-launch page for our next Kickstarter for Rising Dragon, which is the sequel to Armageddon War, which is what this video series is about. Rising Dragon uses the same system as Armageddon War, so you're going to be able to take the information you learned in this series and apply it to Rising Dragon. This Kickstarter is going to go live on 11/11, so November 11th, 2025. And like I said, the pre-launch page is going to be live either later today or tomorrow, so make sure you follow it so you can be notified as soon as we launch. We have a lot of great deals for the first customers who come in, so you're going to want to back early so you can get the best discounts possible. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next week.
Hello Commanders, and welcome back to the Armageddon War tutorial series. I'm really happy to have you. Today we will be going over close combat. To demonstrate, we will be using an American assault against the 481st Anti-Air Battery. 3 units from the 136th Infantry will be assaulting up the hill to try and push the anti-air batteries off, hoping to clear the way for a later air invasion. When close combat is initiated, there's a number of steps that you must take. First is determining the leading unit. Then you must determine the type of combat, adjust your firepower, determine the number of dice rolled, apply your close combat modifiers, and then resolve the combat. As both of the American infantry units are the same, it doesn't quite matter which one is the leading unit. For this purpose, the unit on top will be our leading unit. Now that we've determined the leading unit, we can now determine the type of combat. Each player will have 2 options to choose from. The attacker will get to choose whether they want to push or envelop, and the defender will choose whether to hold or retreat. Each option provides different benefits and different results after combat. The defending anti-air battery chooses to take the hold order, while the assaulting U.S. infantry choose the envelop order. The combination of envelop and hold are referenced to this chart, dictating that the attacker will be receiving a +1 to its DQ, while the defender will be receiving a +0. We can now adjust for firepower and type. For the U.S. infantry, they have an attack of 3. This is modified by +1 for having an additional unit attacking with it. The defending unit has 0 armor, meaning that the infantry will receive a 4 base black dice for their attack. The Russian anti-air battery has an attack of 5. This is modified by -1 for the infantry's armor, meaning that they will also have a base of 4 dice. Now it's time to apply modifiers. The tactics, as discussed before, will be giving the US infantry a +1 to their quality for this attack. Their tech level is the same, so that won't be giving any benefits. And the terrain is 1 defense for both of them, meaning that it equals out. This means that the US infantry will receive +1 quality, giving them 3 black dice and 1 red die. The US attack leads to some success, scoring 3 hits in total. However, the Russian attack will also take place at the same time, meaning the damage isn't applied until both attacks are rolled. The Russians hit back hard, scoring a grand total of 5 hits. As the US infantry's armor attack is their secondary attack value, they would normally be dealing 1 damage per 2 hits. However, as they are in close combat, each hit will convert to 1 damage. As for the Russians, their infantry value is their secondary attack value, meaning they will be dealing 1 hit for every 2 damage rolled. With the end of the close combat, each of the infantry have taken 1 hit, which would normally give them an action marker. However, because they both participated in the close combat, they receive an additional action marker, leaving them both with a yellow pinned token. The anti-air battery takes 3 hits, giving them the blue marker. While normally they would receive the extra action marker for participating in close combat, in this case, as they are at the maximum of 3, that extra action will never cause a hit, so it's simply discarded. With the first anti-air battery suppressed, this concludes our close combat tutorial. Thank you for joining me here today, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.